Hello there, great person, and welcome back to Let's Read the Wheel of Time. Today we're at chapter 22, and it's called Out of the Stone, and we have got the World Warp pillar here, so we might use one of the weird column things again. And it's a Rand chapter. Very nice. So Rand is leaving the stone already, so yeah, we go to Rhuidean. Can't wait. Can't wait. And I hope it's a Rand chapter again. We haven't had a real one in ages, I feel. Like, yes, I know we had the one where the weird mirror thing came, but yeah. And he's marching with the Aiel. I wonder if he really goes to the pillar, warp pillar, but... Oh, and he takes Len and Moraine with him. That's interesting. Does he take Agwena as well? And, Avienda? God, I hope I did not butcher her name. It's Avienda, right? Yeah, I think it is. Very cool. So we've got a bigger party now. I wonder what he will find in Rhuidean. Oh, and Len wears his weird camouflage cloak again. And Matt is there. Great, great. We've got Matt with us. Ah, Matt. Please be Matt again and not the arch Terangriel Matt. I will call dumb Matt Terangriel Matt from now on, so you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, so Avienda explains something about the fifth, and apparently it's a custom that if Aiel beat other Aiel, they can take a fifth of what they own, apparently. Yeah, and technically they conquered the stone, so they can take a fifth of the stone. Oh, and that is also cool. So they carry out only the barest fraction of a fifth, because Ruark had said greed had killed more men than steel. Well, very wise. I really love Ruark. When do I tell them? He wondered. Soon now. It has to be soon. Yes, so they are riding towards the spine of the world. I mean, they probably see it from Tyr. Can they see it from Tyr? Depends on how long the distances on the map are. Moraine would doubtless think of it daring a bold stroke she might even approve, maybe. She thought she knew his whole plan now, and made no bones of disapproving that. No doubt she wanted it over and done as soon as possible. Yeah. Interesting, what does he want? It's so interesting. And they discuss this fifth custom. And Rand says, yeah, you know, if the Terrans would have been the ones who had won, they would have taken more than a fifth. Because the Terran lords seem very greedy and power-hungry and corrupt. And scheming. It's basically Game of Thrones scheming. Like, it's interesting. I have the... I feel more that they are scheming like in Game of Thrones in Tyr than I did in Carrion. Even though Carrion had this games thing, and that was played for laughs, but here it's real. It feels more real. You know what I mean? It's very cool. I really liked here. I hope they do that justice in the show when they get there. That's a fine horse, she said. What have you named him? So what is Rand's new horse named? Where is Bela, by the way? Is Gwenmo writing Bela? Jeden. Or did I miss that here? I don't believe I would ever miss Bela. Bela name drop is something I wouldn't miss. She's the female half of the creator, we know that, so... yeah, I don't know, okay. So Rand's horse is called Jeaden. Let's see if that's in the glossary. Nope, it's not. So we will never know how it's pronounced. I mean, perhaps you tell me, but I don't know what it's pronounced. Jeaden. Whatever. It's just a horse. It's just a horse. Won't be important. Probably will be the most important part of the book. Knowing this, but... Okay, it's from the Travels of Jane Fastrider. So, Jane Fastrider's horse had been named Jeaden, true finder in the old tongue. Because the animal had always been able to find the way home. Oh, that's so cool. That's so sweet. Okay, I really love the name. I will not be able to pronounce it, but it's a cool name. It would have been nice to think that Jardine might carry him home one day. One day I will come back. Yes, I will come back. Until then, there must be no regret, no fears, no anxieties. Just move forward in all your beliefs and prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine. Good old First Doctor, whatever. A fine name, Gwen said. Yeah, that's all she says. Please, Rand, just tell me what you want. Oh, and the farms they pass through are very run down. That's interesting. Why, though? Don't they have the money or don't they have the ambition to clean them up? I have to do something about this eye. No, not now. First things first. I've done what I could for them in a few weeks. Can't do anything more now. Yeah, that's harsh as well. Like, if you're the ruler and you see your country, like, it's basically his country now, and it's like in ruin and just dilapidated or whatever you say, and he's like, I can't do that right now. I have to save the world. Rand, I want to talk to you. Okay. Oh. So in the south, the High Lords own the land and the others are serfs, basically. So are these people serfs as well? I mean, if you don't own your own land, yes, you would, like, why would you care for it if it's not your own? Okay, so now Aegon wants to talk about Eleni. What about it? Why did you let her go in that way? Okay, so Rand is still worried about the bubbles of evil. I kind of want the bubbles of evil back, but yeah. And Gwen is like, why didn't you tell her you wished she would stay? Why weren't you romantic? She wanted to go, Rand said. Yeah, Rand doesn't understand this stuff, I guess. Are you ready to tell me the next secret? Moraine asked. Yeah, please tell her. Are you sure you want to come, Matt? Okay, he just ignores her. Great. Interesting. So Moraine scolds Rand for letting Perrin go because she says the world rests on your shoulders and they will catch you when you fall. Interesting. Though I don't... She might just spout some stuff here again. I don't know if she actually knows something or if she vaguely interprets stuff again. I know my duty and I know my fate. One of us had to go back, Moraine, and Perrin wanted to. You're willing to let anything go to save the world. I do what I have to. And Len's like, yes, boy. I'm with you here. And the next secret, portal stones, if we are lucky. Yes, we will use the warp pillars again. I love warp pillars. Oh, light. Bloody flaming light. Don't grimace at me, Gwen. Lucky isn't once enough, Rand. You almost killed us, remember? No, worse than killed. I would rather ride back to one of those farms and ask for a job slopping pigs the rest of my life than to go through other lives again. So Matt remembers that. Interesting. He was free of the dagger then, wasn't he? Or was he... I wasn't that in book 2 in the end? Yes, I think it was in book 2, so he was under the influence, so I don't know. You can go your own way if you want, Matt. Moraine's calm face was a mask of fury. Yeah, it's like, it's so funny. You've no reason to come to the Waste. Oh, yes, I do. At least, oh, burn me. I've one life to give away, don't I? Why not like this? Bloody portal stones light. Yeah, Matt has to go to the desert because he was told. Yeah, okay, so they will use the portal stones. I really hope we will get some cool stuff in the portal stones. I just hope so. Just hope we get some cool stuff. Like last time we had portal stones, that was so badass. Oh, now we get some Rhuidean legends. 600 years ago, a peddler tried to get a look at Rhuidean. Another time it would have been a pleasure to be able to lecture her for a change, not today. There was too much he did not know. This fellow apparently didn't see anything of it. He claimed to have seen a golden city up in the clouds drifting over the mountains. What's the golden city in the sky called? It's not El Dorado, right? El Dorado is a valley. But I know there are myths of golden cities in the sky, but I don't know where it's from. There are no cities in the waste, in the clouds or on the ground. I fought the Aiel, they have no cities. Egwene nodded. Avienda told me she had never seen a city until she left the waste. Maybe so, but the peddler also saw something sticking out of the side of one of those mountains. Portal stone. He described it perfectly. There isn't anything else like a portal stone. When I described one to the chief librarian in the stone, he recognized it, even if he didn't know what it was, enough to show me 4 on an old map of Tyr. 4, all on Tyr. Portal stones are not so common as that. Why are there 4 in Tyr? What was Tyr before? Was Tyr Rome? I know I know it's probably a stupid hypothesis to think this is like our world warped. I know it's probably completely different. But if this was Europe, Tyr would be like where Rome was, I think. Okay, perhaps Godan is more like Rome. Perhaps Tyr is more like Venice. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, and they wanted to move the portal stones, but they couldn't. Portal stones resisted being moved. Yes, because they're not anchored into the ground, but into space-time, so... One lies not an hour's ride from where we are. The Aiel allowed the peddler to leave since he was a peddler, with one of his mules and as much water as he could carry on his back. Somehow he made it as far as a steading in the spine of the world, where he met a man named Soren Milo. Soren Milo, who was writing a book called Killers of the Black Veil. Yeah, that's the Aiel. Milo apparently based it all on Aiel who came to trade at the steading. He got almost everything wrong anyway, according to Ruark, but the portal stone can't be anything but a portal stone. That's so cool. So great. And Moraine's like, oh yeah, just a story, how would you know? And she's doing the same stuff all the time. Like, she also just reads stories and thinks they're real, and that's then her knowledge. I'm just making some fun. It's quite funny digging at Moraine here. Has Ruark actually seen the portal stone? Yeah. And Rand's like, how do you know it doesn't? How do you know there isn't one? It's so cool. Okay, and Ruark did not talk about Rhuidean. Why not? What is Rhuidean? Is that a city from the First Age, perhaps? I mean, a city in the sky is clearly First or Second Age, if that's real. Might be like an air fortress or something. When I ask, and Egwene says, when I ask Avienda about Rhuidean, she shuts up tight as a hickory nut, yeah. There is a portal stone there. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, and he remembers where the portal stone is from the maps the librarian had given to him. Is the librarian a dark friend, though? Is he trolling him? I don't know. Might be. Okay, and he's thinking, Perrin, please help my people and our people. Yeah. Oh, interesting. And Rand now learns to keep secrets as well. That's good. Because he does not really tell Ruark what exactly the portal stone is. We can find this thing. Ethan Dor, Faldazardin, Duarte Madin, Father is May, Sayadon Shamat Komde. Okay. So Father Asmai is Daughters of the Spear or Sisters of the Spear, and the others are probably other warrior chastes, so... Red Shields, Brothers of the Eagle, Water Seekers, Maidens of the Spear, Black Eyes, Thunder Walkers. Oh, and he doesn't remember Avienda, that's interesting. Oh, and Rand is like, yeah, the Aiel, they don't... make a lot of fuss about leaders, so I kind of like that. Yeah, because he doesn't like to be this pompous leader or whatever they want him to be. Okay, so there is a clan, Gen Aiel, that is a mystery and they don't talk about it, but every other clan is here. And Gen Aiel, the Gen Aiel might not even exist. They will exist and they will be weird, I know. I can see that coming. He might be from them, perhaps, but yeah. Prophecy, okay, now Ruark is speaking. Prophecy brought us over the dragon wall, and the name that is not spoken drew us to the stone of Tyr. For the rest, no one may shed the blood of another of the same society, of course, yet mixing Sha'arad with Goshian, Ta'arad and Nakai with Shaido, even I might have danced the spears with the Shaido, the wise ones had not made everyone who crossed the Dragon Wall swear a water oath to treat any Aiel as of the same society. Okay, so they reunited before to cross the Dragon Wall. Even sneaking Shido. You see, it's not easy, even for me, to lay away the prejudices and stuff. Okay, so there are blood feuds in Aiel culture, but not many. None may shed the blood of one traveling to or from Rhuidean. Why? Why? What is Rhuidean? It's gonna be a mind fuck. I can see it. I smell it coming. Rhuidean is something very big and weird. Oh, and they found the stone column. Let's see. Let's go on a ride. Let's go on a ride through dimensions. Oh, and now he talks to Avienda. You don't like me. Why? Like you may be he who comes with the dawn, a man of destiny, who can like or dislike such. Besides, you walk free, a wetlander despite your face, yet going to Rhuidean for honor, while you what? He asked when she stopped. Okay, so he looks for wavy lines and he thinks about like uprooting it with the one power, but he thinks, yeah, better not do that. You have treated Eleni badly. I would not care, but Eleni is near sister to Egwene, who is my friend. Yet Egwene likes you still, so for her sake I will try. Eleni. Ren doesn't really know what he's gotten himself into. Sometimes he thought women all belonged to a guild. The way craftsmen in cities did. It's true, I guess. Don't shoot me. Okay, so he has found a portal to Tomenhead. Symbols at the top represented worlds, those at the bottom portal stones. Do we know that yet? I don't think we know that, so he knows more now. Okay, so with a symbol from the top and one from the bottom, he could supposedly travel to a given portal stone in a given world. Okay, with just one from the bottom, he knew he could reach a portal stone in this world. The portal stone near Rhuidean, for instance, if he knew the symbol for it. Now was when he needed luck. He needed the Taverin tugging a chance to favor him. Is he just gonna go and be like, hey Matt, could you, there's a row of signs around the bottom here, could you just touch one? Oh, that's the one. Fine, take that guys, the luck guy said this is the one. It would be so stupid. But that's cool, so we know more mechanics. And perhaps we knew that and I just forgot, but that's cool. So we have, it's like a gate address from Stargate, gate addresses. Okay, and Ruark says there are two triangles, each surrounding what appear to be forked lightnings, one pointing left, one pointing right. Do you know what this is? I have to know. Burn me, Ruark. I know you don't want to talk of it, but you have to tell me. Tell me, Ruark, have you ever seen its like before? I've seen its like. When a man goes to Rhuidean, wise ones and clansmen wait in the slopes of Chendar near a stone like this. What? Does that mean Rhuidean is another world? Is that a world where the Aiel have prospered and conquered the world, perhaps? What is Rhuidean? Oh, that is... it's getting very juicy, very interesting. So, but they have the gate address to Rhuidean. I know no more of it, Randall, for may I never know shade if I do. Okay. So one one will lead him, one won't. So he has two choices. So he has to, my mate, fetch Matt. You truly don't know what you're doing, do you? Egwene protested. Moraine, stop him. We can ride to Rhuidean. Why are you letting him go on with this? Why don't you say something? You cannot ride to Rhuidean. I don't think that anymore. You have to port there. Like, it's yeah. And Moraine's like, yeah, what am I supposed to do? I can't, like, just drag him away. We may be about to see how useful dreaming really is. And Egwene's like, what are you talking about? And Rand's like, shut up! I'm trying to decide. Do we have to do it this way, Matt said. What do you have against riding? Oh, burn me, if you're trying to decide. It would be the same coin, wouldn't it? Yeah, go Tarvalon Mark. So he's got the Tarvalon coin. And he's gonna flip it and he's gonna be right. I'm lucky sometimes, Rand. Let my luck choose. Head the one that points to your right. Flame the other. What do you say? This is the most ridiculous, Gwen said, but Moraine says, no, that's good. It's fine, he's using his power. He's using his power of luck we don't know, understand. And Rand's like, yeah, why not? So stupid, I love it. Oh, great. It's a bloody thing to be trusting to the toss of a coin, Rand. This one. You choose this one. And Rand chooses a symbol and says, you chose this one. And Matt is like, yes, how did you know? It has to work for me sooner or later. None of them understood he could see that, but it did not matter. Does he have luck as well? Is there something he has as well? What is going on? Jesus Christ, what is going on? Beloved, what is going on? The triangle pointing left. The sun had slid down from its apex. He had to do this right. A mistake and they could lose time, not gain it. That had to be the worst outcome. It had to. I don't think so, mate. You're like warping through space-time. Why would losing time be the worst thing? No. Oh, and he's got a terangrial with him. It's probably it's either a terangrial or a sangrial. It's a little statue. Carving of a skinny dark green stone that fit easily into his hand, a round-faced, round-bodied man sitting cross-legged with a sword across his knees. It's like a violent Buddha, I guess. So, he rubbed a thumb over the figure's bald head. Yeah, it's like a monk. It's like an old Shaolin monk statue. He has it. And so it's probably a sangreal. Or it might be a key. Did I forget it? Did he take that from somewhere? Why do I feel like I remember he took that from somewhere, but I don't know from where. Everyone has to be as close to me as possible. Why? We are going to Rhuidean. Finally. I mean, I thought they would... so I hope they will just port there. They would be such a mindfuck, because I thought Rhuidean would be the end of the book. To Rhuidean, right now. Oh. Oh, it's an Angreal. Okay, so Rand found it in the holding when he was hunting for the doorway. Okay. Oh, and Kalandor made him pick it up. That's cool. So the Angreal he has... Okay, so it's not that powerful, but it's an Angreal for men. So Rand has one for men. Rand, Egwene said anxiously, I'm sure you think you are doing what is best, but are you certain that Angreal is strong enough? I can't even be sure it is one. I believe you if you say it, but Angreal vary, Rand. At least those that women can use do. Some are more potent than others, and size or shape is no guide. Yeah, I mean, so it's fine because the Angreal is small. Was I'm certain, he lied. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. Oh god, I can't wait. You leave Kalandor behind and bring this, Moraine murmured. You seem to have considerable knowledge of using portal stones, more than I would have thought. Ooh, nice. I like that a lot. Yeah, that makes me appreciate Moraine's, the way Moraine was written in the last chapters even more. Like, I liked it. Like, her arrogance, I liked it, even though I made fun of it. I really liked it, but this proves that in the end she understands. She's starting to get to the point where she's like, yeah, I'm out of my depth. I can just do what I think is best and not what I don't know anymore. Varen told me a good bit. He lied. Lanfair had. Okay, so Lanfair has told him about this. Oh yeah, I remember. Yes, I remember. Okay, so he's talking about book 2. Okay. The Aes Sedai had taken the news of Lanfair's appearance too calmly even for her, and she had that weighing look in her eyes as if she had him on balanced scales in her mind. Yeah. Take care, Randall 4, she said in that icy musical voice. Any Taveran shapes the pattern to one degree or another, but a Taveran such as you might rip the Aishlays for all of time. Oh god, that would be bad. He wished he knew what she was thinking. He wished he knew what she was planning. Yes. Moraine, you F everything up by not telling them, I think. Like, it's I hope it's gonna be alright in the end, because I like these characters, but Moraine really is the problem currently, I feel. And it might be revealed later that she was not, and that she did all of that with some information she's not telling us, but currently I think Moraine is a problem. A bit of a problem. Like, she has, in the end, good intentions, Yes, but the way she acts, the way she interacts with people is the problem here, which might sow discontent and distrust. Okay, goodwill might be in short supply in the ways they watched him. Okay, so go. Everyone's like very tense. And here we go. He wrapped himself in the void and reached out for the true source. That sickly, flickering light that was always there, just over his shoulder. The power filled him, breath of life, wind to uproot oaks, summer wind sweetened with flowers, foul waftings from a midden heap. Floating in emptiness, he fixed the lightning-laced triangle before him and reached through the Angreal, drew deeply at the raging torrent of Sidene. He had to carry them all. It had to work. Holding that symbol, he pulled at the one power, pulled it into him until he was sure he would burst. Pulled more, the world seemed to wink out of existence. And that was the chapter. Okay, I got goosebumps. I literally got goosebumps there. I love it. Oh god. You know what the good thing is? I planned to read like I plan on reading for like 2 or 3 more hours now. So I'm pretty glad. Because someone said, and I don't remember who it was, but whoever you were, thank you so much. And I was told that I should read 24 to 26 in one sitting. And I will do that and the next one is 23. So I might do the next 4 in this sitting, depending on how long they are. Can't wait. I'm so hyped. Like this is like, if this would have been a weekly cliffhanger, I would be very cross. It is not. I can just read on. Brilliant stuff. So anyway, if you enjoyed this reaction, as always, consider liking, subscribing, comment on what you thought about this, and yeah, let's go. Let's go. Like, I don't know when you will see the next one, but I sure as hell will record it now. So see you soon. Take care as always. Bye.